Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today is 10/30/2018, and this is our on-the-fly live streaming technical analysis video, whatever you want to call it. But let's get right into the charts, guys. SPY, keeping an eye on this one today. We did get a nice bounce area yesterday. If you look, if you want to take this here, we got this trend line. It's not the best symmetry, but this is pretty much where we were bouncing, guys. 750. 262.33, the 265 area, and trying to hold the 264.78 area, or this line right there. So that's pretty much key. But the volume today was about 92, or is about 92 million. Let's look at the intraday action. So right now, we get the gap, well, pretty much a flat open straight up. Here's the trend line we were looking at before. Gets above it. All right, hold on here, guys. Hello? Oh, my gosh. Politicians are out of control. All right, so sorry about that, guys. So it goes up into there, gets in there at 50 MA, comes right back down, right back into that trend line again. 50 MA comes right back down. It's a nice little bullish pattern here. Comes back in. This is all intraday. Comes back up. So we made the high, lower high, lower high. Do we sell off towards the end of the day? There is no confirming downtrend. The Dow Jones up 150, down to 70, 60 up. Up 172, down to 60, up and down, up and down. So everyone's having a little bit of fun today in the markets, shaking and baking everybody, thinking, oh man, here we go. We closed at the lows. Oh my gosh. And then next thing you know, we go up. And now we're just holding on. I really believe we're waiting on the earnings on Facebook. That's when it's going to be a big player. I believe Apple this week as well. But look at this one too, guys. Look at the downtrend on this one. It gets above the 20 and the 50. It gets below, gets above, gets below. Tries to go for it. Gets above, doesn't make it. Gets above, doesn't make it. Try it again, doesn't make it. So now we're down here sideways. 60-minute chart consolidating in a bearish manner. Will we pop or drop? We're going to find out this afternoon with the Facebook earnings. If that has bad earnings, the tech wreck will continue, in my opinion. And believe me, you don't want to be a part of that if we do continue lower. IWM's kind of the strong horse today. I mean, the SPY's up a little bit. IWM's trying to hold on after that little shakedown. But, you look at the SPY, though. We're down sideways. MA's starting to curl down. I hope we get a retrace up to get another short opportunity. If we go lower on the daily, then we'll be waiting for, the 252, 250 area. And even if you go to the weekly, I still think we're going to 232 eventually when it's all said and done. Gap fill, and maybe even lower. You got a big gap fill around 208 as well. But, one step at a time, guys. We had a great retrace up here. Everyone was starting to get super bullish, and then they slapped them in the face pretty hard. Hey, what's up, buddy? What do you think of Tesla will do this week? Honest opinion and calculation. I'll take a look at that. Check out TOL. Hold on a minute. Let's see TOL. Yeah, getting a bounce, but nothing. Yeah, 5%. Let's see here. Let's go. Yeah, this is the bigger time frame. Let's just pull a fib from here to there. Yeah, 750. You got good support there. $30 even number. Pierce. So everyone who bought here, they shook them out. Now you're getting the bounce. Everyone's chasing. If you're in this long, if it gets to $36, gap fill here, or even this high pivot at 40, anywhere in this area, start trailing the stop. And if markets go down, guys, SPY and everything, this is going to turn around, click over, and go back down. This could definitely fill this gap down here at 25 or 23.70 double bottom. So, really favorite, bro. I like your channel. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Tesla and SPY, please. All right, let's go to Tesla. Tesla, the Colt stock. All right, hold on here. I was looking at that one today, guys. Just be careful. First, let's just be careful in these markets, guys. Don't start getting crazy. Don't start loading up on positions. Small positions, guys, a little bit at a time. No more than 10% of your total portfolio in any share position. If you're doing options, no more than 3%. If you have a $100,000 account, no more than 10 grand in a share position, no more than 3 grand in an option position, guys. We do play some casino bets, Facebook. We'll buy some puts today, but we had some puts on Amazon and Google that paid us well. We're going to take some of those profits and go in with a couple of puts on Facebook just to see. If it goes up, it goes up. But know your limit, know your risk. If you're willing to lose 500, put 500. If you're only willing to lose 200, then only do one option. Play it like that. I'm willing to take the risk. Made some good trades in the last week or so. I'm willing to put some risks out there, guys. You know, and that's it. So, all right, let's look at Tesla. So on the weekly chart, I'm going to look at the bigger time frame here. Guys, this thing, here's your trend line here. I mean, we could possibly get to that 350 area, but we hit the 618 and we just, you know, it was going up on news, earnings. Everyone's getting excited by the dip. Elon can't really tweet anymore with this one, a little bit here and there. It's probably killing the guy. Colin, are you a member? If you're a member, go. I posted on Twitter today what I bought. You know, again, it's a gamble, guys. It's a 50-50 shot. If we get paid, I'll be out. And that's it. But right here at the green line, that's the 618 retrace. That's going to be the big retrace. A lot of times it will overshoot to the 750. Tesla, it might overshoot by $50. It's Tesla, guys. But right now, this is a big area around the 330 to 340 area. Big resistance up in here, guys. Let's look at the daily. Enjoying content though? Negative? No. Yeah, we went November 16s. I don't know what strike price, but we bought a little bit lower out of the money. And if it pulls back, you know, 10, 20 bucks, so those options we'll get paid on those. But Tesla, guys, we had a gap here that we barely made. I wish we would have filled this gap. So it has a good possibility to going up to the 347, 350 area. But we did fill this gap, and we did go to gap window here at 344.32. That's where it's stalling out. But we're still above the moving averages, so it's in a strong stance. Still trying to get above the 618. You can see it a little bit better here. This is the 100% retrace, 750, 618, 50, 382, 250. And then the 0%, of course. And if you're going down, then it's the opposite. 250, 382, 50, 618, etc. So right now we're into the 618, holding that. Little bit of a doji, but we got a little bit of a doji today possibly as well. It is up on earnings and some news, you know, that the Model 3 is doing great and all that stuff. So it's a little bit of a, you know how Tesla is, guys. It's one of the best trading stocks that I've traded in a long time. 100 point moves up and down. If you could catch certain areas, I mean, you got to put the bet out there on good areas. Gap fills, 618, 750, 350 even number, big trend line. That's where you take trades. If it goes against you, then hey, then we know it was the wrong area. I mean, when you put 7 reasons together to take a trade short or long, you got to take a stab at it. Like yesterday, it's killing me. We should have bought some calls. We didn't. They would have done okay right out of the gate. We would have got out. But, you know, on the SPY, the technical damage is done, guys. That's it. You know, and every retrace you get in these markets, you almost have to short. You don't have to, but that's what I would end up doing. So, but yeah, so let's see. Yes, thank you. Yes, sir. Puts negative, maybe next month. Been enjoying the Hey, thanks, Colin. Yeah, I used to do the live streams a lot a couple of years ago, and then I started getting really busy, but I'm back to the action, doing my StockBookie.com thing and doing all this stuff. And we had a win trade today, got a couple bucks, stopped out on the last quarter. Not stopped out, but we were in the money a little bit, of course, and win took off. Oh, man. So let's look at that win. Well, let's say, but Tesla, yeah, right now, if Facebook misses, guys, Apple misses, Tesla's, everything's going down, guys. I mean, we're in good support on the SPY. Let's go back to the SPY. Great support down in here. I think this is the trend line that a lot of the talking heads are talking about. I'm not sure. I mean, you can even go back to here. Let's see. To this low pivot here. I mean, that's a pretty good trend line. That's going to hold. I mean, the symmetry's okay, but you have the 750. You have the 260 even number that we pierced. I mean, barely yesterday. Gosh, and got the bounce off there. I mean, it's still a $5 bounce off the lows, but you're still in this low end range, guys. You know, if we get this retrace, we're going to be loading up again on shorts and putting it down. This intraday stuff's tough, guys. We're up 100, down 100, up 100, down 100. So don't get cute in these markets. You start getting cute, guys, you're going to lose everything. And again, if you got to take positions, take light positions. Don't go crazy. You know, I know everyone's into buy the dip, low to the house, all that stuff. Just slow down, guys. Slow down. Let's see here. IWM, that one's leading the way today, guys, which is interesting. I mean, this one's been getting just the beat down. They've been taking this one out to the woodshed, guys. But now, look, just like here, down, sideways, guys. Chop, chop. Look at that. Get that big 500-point up day, and then they slam it again. Then we'll get that one up day again. They're going to slam it again. But this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days sideways, holding key support at 147.24. I still think we're going to 142. But Facebook, Apple, big earnings this week could save the day. Let's see what else. EWISP. Take a look at the earnings, guys. What else is this week? There's some big names this week. Where are we here? So today you got Facebook, you got Baidu, you got eBay, you got EA, you got FireEye. Couple other ones too. You had some morning ones with BP, Under Armour, GE. Yeah, GE. This one's getting interesting, guys. Yeah, $10. Wow. Oh gosh, this thing's just getting beat down. I don't know. Is it going to get a takeover? There you go. Yeah. Man, it's getting interesting, guys. It's below. You know, we've been waiting patiently for this trade. Some people are buying the dip, but look at that, down. Sideways. Let's see where it retraced. Probably the blue line. Look at that. Oh my gosh. 0.750. Perfect retrace, guys. So now the retrace from this area here, man, a little bit lower. I mean, this isn't bad right here, guys. $10. If you want to, I mean, it's down on earnings. I mean, I guess let's see if they could shake this. If the markets pull back on Facebook, if we end up at $5 or so, we got to take this as a trade. You just have to. It's GE, guys. My gosh, this thing's just getting the beat down. Look at the yearly. Let's go to the yearly. Look at that. Just steer stepping, guys. Straight up, straight down. 2007, straight down. Man, this could be telling us something too, guys. This is interesting here. Look, 2000 crashed down. 2007 crashed down. Could this be the next telltale for the next downside? And look, you got even years 85. You got support down in here too on the yearly chart. But yeah, 582 would be the level. If it does crack, gosh. Man. I got to see what these earnings do this week. But you got, yeah, Apple on Thursday. You got, what else? What other big ones? Alibaba. You got Chesapeake. You got GM tomorrow morning. You got AIG, which, you know, remember that one? Don't worry, honey, we're with AIG. And then they got the biggest bailout. And then, did you see any commercials about that anymore, guys? It's pretty funny. You got GoPro coming up, Dow and DuPont, Spotify. So you got a lot coming up. That's why I'm going slow with my members. Slow and steady, guys. I'm not doing a lot here. Looks like it could cut. Yeah, I mean, maybe, guys. $10 even number. That's usually a good area for a bounce. Let's go back to the monthly. But if it, you know, I mean, you can inch in here maybe, but markets give it up, guys. This is going to just keep going, especially on earnings, whatever they had, and apparently not too good. This could definitely lead us to lower prices. But we'll watch this $10 area to see what it can do. Guys, if you're new to the room, just punch in a symbol. Let me know what you want me to look at. We'll just sift through stocks right now. Kind of slow and steady going into the Facebook earnings, and we'll see what happens with that. Yeah, you know, I'm starting to think, Michael, with the November, December, the key with that, we got to watch volume. Volume keeps going at 100 million. We got an hour and 20 minutes left. If we're at, you know, we're pushing 100 million, 50 million at lunchtime, then we're really just going to get these markets that go up and down. I mean, even look at this on the SPY, guys. We're at the 50 MA or the 20 MA, and that's good support too. So we could bounce, but you get a elongated candle like that on a monthly, which is going to close tomorrow. That will usually lead to a short-term retrace and the next leg down. I still think we're going to the 230 area on the SPY eventually. But again, November, December, like Michael said, volume disappears, we could get this, you know, everyone's program, the Santa Claus rally. You just got to buy the dip. But remember, guys, how's that buy the dip working now? Remember, for years, you bought the dip here, go straight back up. You bought the dip here, straight back up. And this one got everybody. Everyone's like, I told you so. You're an idiot. StockBookie shorting everything, and then click, click, right back to lows. It's like, oh, look who's the idiot now. Buy that dip. And then people bought it here. They're buying it here. And I just don't know. Great support, guys. If this support gives out down here, that's huge. I think it's going to get really ugly fast. The you know, elevator or staircase up, elevator down, guys. I mean, we've wiped out. I mean, look at NVIDIA. I mean, NVIDIA's finally trying to catch a bid, but look at that beat down, guys. And they were hyping it. Look what you caught today right there. This little pivot right here's almost the savior. And there was a gap fill there too, right around the 180.96. You know, I wanted the 618, or I even like this area, 150 area down in here. But again, earnings could drag this thing down. If we retrace back into this area, then maybe. I just can't buy the dip right now. I would love to. But the SPY, the IWM, they have to find good support and start to move up. What I'm going to be looking for, guys, if the SPY, the IWM start grinding, then I'm going to look at these beat down names. And if they're still going lower, SPY is starting to grind, then I'll start buying the dip. Just like if the markets like the SPY and everything starting to fall, and you got stocks like Amazon, Google, and everything holding up, eventually this falls further, those will follow. I mean, look at Amazon, guys. That one took time. SPY and everything was pulling back a little bit, you know, kind of choppy. And look at this, though, guys. I told you guys 1,500 right there. You got gap fill. Next area is 1,354 on there. And if that gives it up, guys, and the markets start to dump, my weekly, it's 921. Weekly chart 200 MA. It's going to take a little time, but just think, okay? Everyone's, yeah, all you guys are laughing, I'm sure. They were laughing when I was saying 1,500 too. Look where we're at, 1,500. High flyers, guys. They take a little bit of time coming in, but when they do, you better step aside. But look at the measured move. So that's a measured move that it took. So it took this move right now. That's the first dump in, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks took us down to 1,500. You don't think the markets, if the markets start frickin' plowing, you don't think we could get another 5 weeks right to there? I do. Markets start plowing down, we'll easily hit that area. That's just a measured move, guys. We already did it in 5 weeks, and everyone's laughing. We do that same move, guys, where are we? 200 MA. Lights out. And you know what we'll be doing as members? We'll be below, well, I can't say that right here. I mean, we look at this little pivot before the breakout, 840. So it's not just going to hit this thing and bounce up. If the markets are dumping, it could go lower. But, you know, people think, you know, 5 weeks wiped out how many months, guys? Boom, it could go right back down. So who knows? That's what I'm watching. I will buy the dip one day, but just not now. I got to see where Facebook goes, where these yeah, I am right, Michael. But again, you know, you got that Santa Claus rally. Everybody thinks it's coming. Volume stays heavy. You know, damn, that's just freaking crazy. Monthly. Almost see my price target here is 20 MA. 1350, almost there, guys. Look at that, 1 month down, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost wiped out 6 months of gains in 1 month. That's the staircase up, elevator down. And this move here, ridiculous. I went down back to 882, guys. This little pivot here before we broke out. This is great support right around the 1,000. We make it there, guys. Let it pierce, 100, 200 bucks, and then we're gonna load it up. Well, 10% positions. So, holy cow, though. Well, there goes Tesla, though, right back up. Forming a triple top on the monthly, puts the right move. You know what? We're short Amazon, or we're short Starbucks with shares. Puts, I think earnings this week, I think. Yeah, I love this area, guys. This is where you want to do it. And then Ackman's long. So you definitely want to short this name. Ackman's long, so you want to get in this thing short. Yeah, you know what? We took a Starbucks trade. I'm not sure what the price was. Oh man, it's been a long morning, guys. But yeah, we're short on shares of Starbucks. Yeah, you have to shorten this area. Puts though, I mean, I love the fact that we're chopping and they're just deteriorating now or decaying right now. Earnings, I believe though, guys. Let me look. I think earnings are earnings this week. Yeah, earnings are on Thursday, so that's what you're playing. So if you do go into a Starbucks trade, remember, Wilson, nice and light. Don't frickin' don't go crazy. Okay. My puts, I think I went 140s. Yeah, I can't give everything, guys, for free. So, but no, Starbucks, yeah, triple top, you got that right. That's why we took the trade. But with earnings, we're going a little bit light. You can see, let's go to the weekly. I think you see a little better on the weekly. I mean, it could still. That's why I say I want to start this position because I like this area. I know that and I love the retrace up here, big red bar. We haven't confirmed up there yet. Triple top. You have this resistance. You have that resistance. So just if you do anything with this, it pops up on earnings. You got to add more. That's how I'm playing this. I got in a position short shares. If it moves up into this area, I'll add a little more. If it goes to double top and starts a little higher, I'll add a little bit more and cost average it. But I will still have no more than no more than 10% of my total portfolio in the shares. So and I got room to add right now. So, and then just keep it that way right now, guys. These markets are erratic, up 500, down 500. We had a 900-point swing the other day. Keep the positions light. And then going into, the earnings, it's a casino bet. So just be careful with that. It's the casino, guys. I'm honest, guys. Whatever. I made good money in the last couple of weeks. I'm going to put some risk out there on some earning plays. I don't care. Let's put it that way. I'd rather, you know what? I go to the casino. I love to play blackjack. I might lose $1,000. I'd rather come here. I'll put the $1,000 on the table and see what happens. I don't even have to drive, do anything. And I can actually make myself a sandwich at home. Yeah, casino. That's it. If you want to have a couple drinks, whatever, hang out with your friends. But this, you know what? I got a couple great trades on my resume in the last couple weeks. I'm going to take some risk on here. If Facebook flops, we'll get paid on that one. And believe me, it's not a huge position, guys. It's a couple contracts, nothing big. And just like the Amazon contracts, I took one of the Amazon, one of the Google, and we made I think it was $4,000 that day, 4,000. So I'm gonna take a $1,000 risk, $500 risk. I'll put it on Facebook. Apple, I'll do the same thing. Or I'll play it after hours. I'll scalp trade it too. If it pops after hours, Facebook, I'll look for areas to short and we'll short it. I don't care. Thank you. Just one yeah, Wilson. There you go, man. No pain. If it goes against you, just put out there what you're willing to lose. Just like when you go into the casino, you show up with $300 going, all right, $300. I'm willing to lose it. Get some drinks, maybe a nice dinner, maybe do the buffet, and then boom, you lose 300. You walk, you do the walk of shame out the front door, and you're like, damn, 300. Why? And I was up 600 at one point, right? You guys go to casino, you know what's up. My gut tells me Apple needs to hit 190 before the markets go up. We'll see. Apple, I mean, this is another one, guys. Just keeps going up and up and up and up and up and up. A great base here, guys. I'm going to pull these out. I mean, it goes, this is weekly, guys. Goes up. Look what saved it, 20 MA. Every time it goes away from the 20, it's got to come back. That's just the way it is. So now it's holding the 20 MA. Good bullish base, though. I mean, this could pop. But if it pops, guys, I buy a put on this on Thursday. If this thing pops, great. I'll short it with shares up here. If it hits 233. I just think it's time. And let's look at the monthly. Monthly, I mean, even the daily. I mean, this thing's starting to break down, guys. This is looking ugly below it. But, earnings, guys, coming up, anything's possible. So, and look at that. I mean, 173 would be my price target on Apple, guys. You got a gap fill here at 190. Is that what you're looking at, Colin, the gap fill? I mean, that's on the monthly. But, I'm looking at 173 and the markets go. I think this thing can go to 133 easily. Easily. They miss. Then markets start tanking. The only thing, we talked about was the November, December with Michael D was saying. That could bring out something, with the light. You got to watch the volume. If the volume disappears, we could push up, just like now. SPY's pushing up now. That's why just stay out of these markets, guys. Just erratic crap. So in Facebook, we'll drive. If Facebook has decent earnings, we might actually catch a little rally tomorrow. So we might maybe do a quick call position right out of the gate or something. Like I said, we took Win. I think MGM is going today. So keep an eye on Win. Let's see. I'm almost positive. Or is it tomorrow? It's coming up, MGM. I want to say today. Where the heck are you? What's the and Twitter too? I'm looking for a Twitter short too again. Where's the earnings for today? The 30th. All right. Yeah, MGM, Amgen too, AMGN today too. So there's going to be ones we're watching after hours as well. See if we can get some quick scalps in and out, make some cash. HLF's going today. It's another one. Old Billy Ackman's in there too. MGM though, if MGM misses, guys, watch the Win trade. I really like. Man, gosh, I mean, this is getting beat down too, guys. Let me see something here. I got to find more reasons, guys, to take this trade. And we were talking about this trade at like 120 going, let's see if this thing will go lower. I just don't want. But remember, the spot, everything was starting to break down. All right, so there's that. We got a great area in here. I want to take a bigger retrace here from this low to the all-time high. Yeah, gosh, 72, 75. I mean, this is great support in here, too. Look at this base it built, and then boom, blast off. Monthly base. I mean, this thing based for what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 months, and then blast off. We shorted this one, gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5 times in this time frame for nice gains, too. 106. This thing pulled back to 84. It was $10, 10% moves each way. And then it just took off. I was in a trade stuck. My average price was 145 on this one, though. I covered it, and of course it went lower. But I ended up making money on it. But we held it. I held it for about a year and a half. Got my ass kicked. But, what are you going to do? 145 my average price was. And, there's someone else out there. I'm sure you're listening. 145, dum-dum. That's what my average price was. And I got out, I think, around 120 or so. Big deal. You know what? Still got my 10%. Still, it went up in my face, but what are you going to do? I mean, look at this run, guys, 85 to 200. It's like, really? It's kind of like BA. It's like everything in these markets, guys. Like this. Look at how much it ran, and look at that fall. Look how much it ran, and I wouldn't doubt we have lower prices. That's why I'm going to be really, really selective with this one. Daily chart, we were looking at this, but look at this. I mean, this wasn't a bad pattern here. Bullish, but once we broke past this, then it was pretty much down, retrace, down, great bearish pattern right here. Couldn't buy it though, or couldn't go short because of the beat down already, but look at that, played out. So now we're kind of waiting in here. We bought long shares this morning, pulled off about $2 on a trade, came back out. I got out, not at break even, but markets were selling off, and then I ended up dumping it. We took the trade. I don't know what the exact price was. We got it. We pulled it at right about 95. It pulled back. I had a quarter position left. Of course, in hindsight, I should have held it. But yeah, look at that. We hit that area pretty good today. Retraced down. Boom, we got in. Then it retraced. They got me out on this one because the SPY was starting to sell. And now it was like, you know what? I'm not even going to stick around in this one because this is the one where next thing you know, we're down at $90. So we got the little bit of a bounce. You look at the daily on Win, and that's pretty much what we're getting. Again, all eyes on Facebook today, guys. All eyes on Facebook. Facebook's starting to jump. Yeah, I mean, it's going into the power hour, guys. So let's see what happens with that. Guys, if you're new in the room, just punch up a symbol. We'll take a look at it and try to figure out which way these stocks are going. I'm holding off on a lot of trades with my members at StockBookie.com because we're going into earnings with Apple, Facebook. I'm just trying to keep everybody safe. We had a great last couple of months. I'm not going to give any money back. We're going to do some spec plays like on Facebook, on Apple, maybe Baidu, maybe one put, one call, depending on which way. Markets keep selling, though, we will keep going lower. Kind of like BA. I know that horrendous plane crash. Prayers out to all those people. But look at that. Look at what they're saving, guys. Look at that key trend line here. BA breaks that, it's going to be lights out. Hold on, guys. But yeah, so look at that bounce. So I mean, they were getting wailed on that on that news. But look what we did. We filled the gap. We hit the major trend line. See, this is the one. But the market's so erratic, I would have stepped up, no problem. And that's an easy trade there. And look at this. I bet you the retrace is at the 750 from this low to the high. Gosh, look at that. See, you find 3 reasons. Even number 330. Oh my gosh, gap fill. Trend line, slant, upsloping trend line. Look at that bounce, guys. But markets lead. I mean, markets start dumping again, guys. This is going to lead to this and then straight back down. Cut my fake position in half. Not very confident in a blowout. Yeah, just makes it easier, guys. Now going into Facebook, you're not stressed out. Oh my gosh, it's going down. Like Amazon, everyone's buying the dip and the thing. You know, what was it down? 45 bucks today again. In FIVN, 118.50 calls. Do you think? Oh man, 15%, Wilson. Too much, bud. Too much. Gosh, that's way too much on calls. 118.19. We'll take a look at that in a minute. But BA guys, we start getting into the 350, 360 area. We're going to do something with this one here. So let's keep an eye on this one, guys. Great bounce though right here. Great area support. Do you guys see that? Trend line. 331, this one here with gap fill. You have the 750 retrace. 4 reasons to take that trade other than the SPY. If the SPY's dumping, we're going right here. So it's really tough. You got to line everything up with the indexes at this point. If they don't line up, you just can't take the trade because this is what's happening with this. We're going to get this one day up, maybe 2. Everyone's going to chase it. They're going to switch it and bring it right back down. Love GRPN into XMIS every year. It runs. Yeah. Remember though, Robert, every year it runs. Does this just like every year, every quarter, Amazon hit earnings and it didn't this time. It could be completely different. So just be careful with this one. So FI, what is it? VN. Oops. FIVN. You have calls in this one, huh? All right, so we filled the gap. That's good. We hit the 200 MA. That's good on the daily chart. The only problem I see with this one, we're below the 50 and we're below the 20 MA. We did fill the gap and we're getting a bounce. But as you can see, as the markets pull back, what's this thing doing? Pulling back. Wilson, are you down in here on the 50 MA? Or did you enter it up in here somewhere? Maybe right there as it was going up. But let's go. So we're holding support here. Let's put a fib in here. I'm going to go from this low, probably at the 750. Yeah, holding the 75. So we're holding the 750 at 36.10. So that's a good sign as well. But the only thing I don't like about this, see, just like the SPY, it's doing it. So we go down, we get the shallow retrace, led to more selling. Now we're down sideways. We're inside this bar. We can't get above this area or the 20 MA or even the 382 going up, which is right around 38.29. I think it's going to have some trouble. Markets start to sell. We're definitely going to have some trouble in this one. Well, let's look at the bigger time frame, though, since you're going out a little bit further. 40 bounce you got in. Yeah, see what happened? See what they're doing to everybody, guys? So you have 40 bounce. So you got this into this bounce here. See what's happening, though, guys? So it bounces. Everyone thinks buy the dip. Hits the 40 area, even number. Even this area here, guys. Now, this area on this gap up, this is a gap window, which is going to be resistance. So if you put resistance in here now, what it did, so it came down, hit this area of support, which is the top of this candle, filled the gap down here, guys. Don't get me wrong, but this gap window here, this is going to be good support at 37 bucks. Hits it, bounces, retraces back into this candle, the $40 area, even number, never got above the 20 MA and straight back down, guys. Now we're an inside bar, bearish pattern, still above the 200, which is slightly bullish, but a little more negative being below these moving averages. If it can claw its way up and get above the 20, then possibly higher prices. Next big area will be the $40 area with this 39.61. If it could crack that and get above, great. If not, then this thing goes sideways, guys. 20 MA curls in the price. That's going to send this thing down to 31.63. So be very careful with this name. Let's look at the monthly. Let's see the targets on that. Yeah, 28 bucks. And look at this. If it continues down, it's going to wipe out this 1 month gain. Just be careful with this name. I don't know what this one is, but yeah. If it's news driven, I mean, it's a low volume name. If it's news driven, it could pop higher. But right now, these long candles, these monthlies are telling me lower prices. And honestly, on a high flyer like this, your 20 MA is going to be target at 28.30. I mean, it might retrace up one time and keep going. That's what these markets look like they're starting to do. So if you flip this so basically what's starting to happen in the markets, we went up, 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 up. And every time it dipped, went down like this, it just took off again. So now what we're doing, so we got up there. So now what we're doing, we're going down, and then we're going to retrace slightly, and then the next move down. And then we're going to retrace slightly, next move. And this is where they get the bulls on. Get the bulls on. And the next move down. And then because everyone's so conditioned, just buy the dip, guys. I'm a buy the dip trader. Just buy it and it goes up. And then the next leg down. And then this is where the easiest trade ever. That's why we're just shorting into the rips. Shorting into the rips. Because when it was getting to the highs, I just didn't want to take a chance. But then it comes back down. Every retrace you short. Retrace. Not every, but you'll look at that. But that's exactly what's starting to happen now in these markets. Just be careful. Be careful with this name. It can easily be a $28 stock again. I mean, not to give you the bad news, Wilson, but I'm reading the charts. I'm not, and if that's the wrong move, I hope so for your case because you're in that. Hold on here, guys. Yeah, give me a minute, guys. I'm just typing out an email to somebody here. All right, yeah. So, you get these high flyers, guys. This is the target, the 20 MA. It might take a little bit. I mean, we'll get a little retrace when we go down, but you look at all these. Look at Amazon high flyer, 40 bucks, or that this is going to be 13.38. Look at 3M when we were shorting this one. Look at that, and we just hit the next good level on here. So we're starting to find support, but we're going. Look at this, down, retrace, down, 3M. Same crap, different trade. 20 MA was the target, 50 MA is the next target. I mean, that's how these things work. Caterpillar. 20 MA was the first target. Look what's the second target, 50 MA. And all the tech wreck, they're all going to be following too. Look at, what was that? Let's see where Google is. Google, yeah, first target right there. We were talking about that. As this thing was going up, first target's going to be this. Second target's going to be 830. That's just the way it is, guys. What goes up will come down. That's the bottom line. I kind of like EA where it's at. EA. Yeah, still coming down. I still like 86.13, a little bit lower. But again, look, stretch chart, 150, upgrades, buybacks, right back down to the 20 MA. Hasn't seen the 20 MA since 5/1 of 2016. It's got to come back and kiss it. Now kissed it, a little bit of a short-term bounce and slam it to them. Oh, man, buy the dip. It's going up again. Then they slam it to them. And all the bulls right now, they can't help themselves. They go all in. Margin, everything. Oh, it's going to be great. I'm going to be so rich. Thank you. I learned so much within the last 2 minutes of your analysis. Do you have trading courses or anything of that sort? Wilson, I have StockBookie.com. It's $30 a month. I'm going to do more private sessions soon, but I'm trying to get more members on board. I'm keeping it cheap. Might raise the price a little bit, but we've been killing it lately. The last couple of weeks, if you took some of my trades, you made a lot of money. I mean, it would easily pay for a year membership, guys. But yeah, if you go StockBookie.com, there's a registration on there. Here, I'll show you. I hate pitching it, but I'm going to because I want to get more people going here. We have 300-400 people in the room, guys. We'd kill it. So if you go to my StockBookie site, you go members login or register, click on register, then you select $30 a month, and then it goes to PayPal and you get register that way. $30 a month, guys. It's not that big of a deal. At least for me, shit. I'd pay a guy if I got 6 winners in a row, and then the win trade this morning. Even if you took 200 shares of win, you'd made a couple $100 today. Pretty simple. Sorry, guys. I'm typing. I got some dog crates. I used to have a couple Rottweilers. They passed, so I have a couple dog crates that I'm just giving away to some people on Craigslist. So, anyways, let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, Wilson, no problem, man. I'm new to investor, and I think this pullback is a great way to read. I'm a new investor, and this pullback is a great way to read charts. Yeah, you know what? I've been doing this craft for about 11 years, guys. Technically, this year's been a real good year for us. But just looking at EA again, let's go over this one real quick. Yeah, I see what you're looking at. I see, you got the beat down name, but you got to find the reasons to buy this. And the problem is right now with this market, you could find great technical areas like, oh my gosh, EA's got to bounce here. This is this. So we're going to try to find reasons. So we got the monthly chart. I'm going to pull the bigger time frame up. So we hit the 618, okay, at $90.54, $90 even number. But you have the 8613 area, at the 50 MA a little bit lower, and you have, see this pivot here comes up. Let's go to the weekly. See it a little bit better. Ooh, the weekly 200. Wow. See, you got to look at everything, and you have a gap fill here too. Wow, that's not a bad area, guys. The only problem is if the SPY continues to sell, this will continue going lower. You have to have the SPY with the trade. Period. SPY goes lower, everything's going lower. Of course, with earnings, this could pop. It could do that. But yeah, I mean, this is a great area. 618, 200 moving average, 90 even number. Even the 100 area just sliced through. You have a gap fill right here at 91.02. If you take this one long, you break the $89 area, you got to get the hell out because it's most likely going to 77. So you could play it like that with a tight stop. So if you like, you guys like this, I mean, there's great support here. The SPY doesn't bounce. Like Facebook has no good bad earnings, we're going down. I mean, this one could hold. But again, if you want to take this one long, take it long. If it gets below this 200 MA on a weekly close, then we'll most likely go lower. That's why you got to line it up with all the other, indexes right now. Here's your area. I mean, you got to bounce it. I mean, it's chopping, but look at this. You're below the MAs, weak stance, down. Look at this, down, sideways with a retrace, down, retrace, down. Does it retrace short and come in? I mean, you could take that chance. You go 93, it gets to 100, you got to get the hell out. Do something like that. Yeah, I like that, but I'm sitting on my hands, guys. I'm not going to get wrecked. I had a great year this year. My members had a killer year this year. Guys, we had over 400 trades on the year. We're 80% winning rate. What else can you ask for? In the last since 8/16, we've had 62 trades, 7 losers, 6 still open with 49 winners. Right in there. We pulled off a couple other winners too the other day. I mean, come on, 62 trades, 50 winners, or no, 62, 49. Is that the right math? 3. So right in there. So I took some other trades off, so it's a little bit more, maybe 65 trades. But yeah, Colin, if you're new to investing, just go slow, man, right now. I mean, everything looks easy, buy the dip mentality, but we can easily go down more. This market could get slapped again. And the profit, what's the profit? For the EA trade. What's up, Chase the Sun events? Yeah, that's a good level right there. You know, the profit. Yeah, if you probably maybe get 100, you know, you got a pivot right here at 100, so that's going to be resistance. But honestly, if the market's catch a bid, this can easily go back to 110, 115, 120. Gets up into this area, I'll probably be shorting again, or even I liked 130 here. I don't know if it'll get that high, but you said the number of successful trades. The profit, I honestly don't look at that, man. I don't want to know. I want to know if I get a green trade, I get in and out. I just know at this point I'm about 80% win rate. And I try, on every trade, I'm trying to, if I'm doing shares, I'm trying to get a 5 to 10% profit. But if you have a 10% position, it's only a 1% profit in your total portfolio. That's what it is. I don't know. At the end of the year, I'll let you know what my profit is. I could care less right now. I go on the yearly. So, I had huge profits this year. I know that for sure. But when you start looking at your profits, for me at least, and for trades and percentage wise and this and that, I just want to keep trading, guys. At the end of the year, I'll know my profit. I could be up 100% on the year right now and have one. I won't personally do it, but I know one personally trade, guy, he gets wiped out 90% and then he's up 10% on the year. So until the end of the year, yeah, I could be up 80% right now. I could be up 90%. I could be up over 100%. But at the end of the year, I can have one big loser. Well, again, I'm only taking 10% positions of my total portfolio. Right now, I'm keeping them at 5%. I'm keeping them low. I'd rather be in 50 positions than 2 big positions. 50 positions are easier to manage when you're in them with, 10 grand, 20 grand, 30 grand, or what have you. It just is. I've learned. I've got my ass kicked over and over and over and over like a donkey. No, the failed trades, Chase, they're not. Because if I'm in 5% positions in all my trades, and if I'm taking it at 10% win and a 10% loss, they all average out. Some I was getting my ass kicked, but I was playing a monthly chart, like win. I was getting walloped and win. But as it was going up and up and up, it was like, holy crap. But I was playing the monthly chart. And when this thing went up in my face, it was like, wow, I'm just going to sit back, relax. I'm not in a 10% position yet. I'm almost there. If it goes up and up and up, I got to add more. My average price was 145 when it was all said and done. And I was out of the money almost $50. I was like, damn. But if you're in a 10% position, I'm not getting killed. Even if I was down 50%, it's only 5% of my portfolio. I'm not getting the shit kicked out of me or crap kicked out of me. And when it came in, I think I got it for $20, $25, cut it, and I was done. Yeah, and it went down, of course. You know how it goes with me with those. So, but yeah, if you keep all the positions same, that's why I tell everybody no more than 10% of your total portfolio in a share position, and no more than 3% in an option trade. Because if you have a $100,000 portfolio and you're in with $3 grand, you lose that $3 grand in an option. That's 3% of your portfolio gone. With your shares, it's a little bit easier to manage. And these trades, I mean, win runs from 85 to 200 straight up. That was the whole market. It was fantasy land. Everything ran. And as everything was running, I was adding shorts, slow and steady on these guys. There's no way, you have to. Look at 3M, came in. Look at Cat, came in. Look at Amazon, came in. Look at NVIDIA, finally coming in. I mean, everything's starting to come in, and this is how these markets play out. So, and whatever, I used to be that all in on every trade, and you get killed. You just don't go anywhere. It's easier just to put these positions out, even if you're out of the money. Just know how to manage your positions. BA getting killed on this trade still, but eventually BA would be a $200 stock, maybe even lower when it's all said and done. Markets went up way too fast, guys. Look at BA. Look at this. Look at these stupid moves. Look at that move. And then it's stalling. Why do you think it's stalling? It went from flipping 100 to 400. That's why it's stalling. There's no more buyers out here. They're just shaking people up and down. Every move up, the buyers buy. Every move down, they sell. Then they buy at the highs. They sell at the lows. They buy. They're just doing the opposite of everything. And I mean, this is a nice inside bar. Got above it. Came right back in. And when this thing goes, it's going. It's going to be like Amazon. Next thing you know, it's boom and then boom. And it's like, whoa, it's a $200 stock and we'll be buying it. So SPY's catching a bid. We're $3 up. Everything's catching a bid right now. Let's see. Facebook. Yep, Facebook's up a little bit more. So that one's going up. I might actually buy one more put in this, but we'll see. But, you know, I mean, Facebook 128. That's why I was doing, I would have to look. Let's see. Shoot, I don't have it there. Yeah, 130 puts. I'm buying 130 puts because you have support at 128 with the 50 MA. I mean, for all I know, we could go right here, 114. If this thing go, I mean, you got some elongated candle. If it goes up, guys, I'm shorting again. I'm going to buy some more puts. We'll probably not buy them that low. We'll get them maybe around 150 or so. But if this thing pops, I'll probably wait a couple days. Let's see if we get to the 200, 190 up in that area, and then boom, we'll do it again. Don't really care, guys. The BA chart is. They're all insane, guys. Look, I mean, look at the SPY. Like you look on the yearly. That's when you can really see the insanity of these markets. Look at the yearly. This was a .com crash on the SPY. This was the housing crash. This is where we're at now. As a business owner and someone who talks to a lot of business owners, this is the Federal Reserve, guys. Trillions pushing this up. This is going to end bad, guys. It just is. What does BA need to break for it to break down? The SPY. Once the SPY starts going, I don't care what it is. Everything's going. And I'm praying for a retrace to the highs, guys, so we can short again. Yeah, BA, I don't know. It's just they you know, upgrades and buybacks and BA. Look at BA, guys, 27 to 400. Just not good. Oh my gosh, it's just stupid. Look at and then look. Now this is where they get everybody in. Oh, BA, they pop it up, they drop it, pop it up, drop. They get all the bulls in up here. Next thing you know, it's a $200 stock. Yeah, right. It's just, yeah, holy crap, you got it. Microsoft, let's take a look. SFT, this thing going up some more? Damn it, no. I wish it would. I mean, yeah, shit, just taking a crap. Another one, guys, just way too far, too fast. We hit the 100, bounced. Stay away. If you're in this thing long, tighten the stop. Market sell. It's going to be, it's here. Let's look at the weekly 200 MA. Where's that at? I don't know, about 60. Well, it could be. I mean, first area is going to be $100, and that's where it's kind of bouncing the 98.40. This pivot here at 97.37. But I mean, this is another one they're trying to hold up. Try and hold up, like Apple. Hold up, Apple. Everything should be fine. Just got to watch out for these. This is another one that went up. Microsoft, guys. Everything took off in 2016. Look at that. I mean, same thing. Look at this move. Straight up into the .com, straight down. Straight up with the Federal Reserve printing money, and it's starting already, guys. You know, if we get a short-term retrace, got to short this name. 87.76 is my price target at this point. How fast it gets there, maybe. We'll see. You know, it all depends on the SPY and the IWM. Oh, the old SPY keeps selling. Everything's going lower, guys. It's like a penny. Yeah, exactly, Colin. Exactly. It's ridiculous. Look at that. I mean, look at this. Guys, that's a monthly chart. The only time it moved like that was the .com disaster. Then it flattened out, little pop into 2009. They had to pop it because they got all the bulls on. Then they dropped it again, stalled out, and then straight up. Look, I wouldn't doubt if we're back to 50, 60 bucks. Everything is just way overdone. Most companies will be out of the blackout period for buybacks by next week. Yeah, that's another thing. Hey, what's up, Beckham? That's another thing. Do you hear any buybacks anymore? Everyone is doing buy. They're all selling their shares now. They're not holding on. These companies are smart. They're not holding on to these. They were doing buybacks because they knew the Fed had the pedal to the metal. Listen for buybacks now on all the earnings coming in the next couple quarters. They're not going to be doing them. A couple of them might do them. They're not going to put their hard cash at work right now into shares. They all know what's coming. It might take another year or so, but we're in fantasy land, guys. This is the biggest experiment ever in these markets, period. Ever. So you gotta watch out. Next thing you know, we're falling more, and that's why everyone's trying to buy the dip, buy the dip. Let's see, and you will get the retrace. Yeah, exactly. I want the retrace up. Yeah, if they had great if they do buybacks, but I haven't really heard too many. I mean, I don't really watch earnings too much, but it's insane runs. Might be a safer earnings after earnings. Yeah, but you know what? The markets go down, everything's going down, guys. Yeah, 67 bucks on Microsoft. Monthly chart, 87 will be the first target if this thing, I mean, you got a big long candle here. This thing going to click over and continue down. Unless the markets stay, light volume and grind through Christmas and Thanksgiving, then maybe higher. But on all these retraces, guys, I'm loading the house on all these across the board. I'll get in 50 trades again, all short shares, and ride them all down this time. 87.75, and then the 50 MA on here. But let's look at the 200 on the weekly on Microsoft. That would be 67 bucks, guys. The trend is still intact. Don't get me wrong, still above the 50 and the 200. We get below this 50 MA, guys. We start cracking. There's gonna be some margin calls, some people panicking. You got a good gap fill here at 87.28. I like that area too, but man, insane runs. Tesla, my few plays. It's the only one that's been basically flat for 18 months, but it's a lot. Yeah. I love Tesla as a trading vehicle. Microsoft at 60, 67 actually, 67.37 at this point. The 200 MA will curl up on the weekly, so you're probably looking at maybe 75, 76 in that area. When it's all said and done. Yeah, and then is there a chance for Tesla to fall even if Apple and yeah, oh yeah, maybe. Again, if the markets go up, Tesla will probably catch a bid. That's just the way it is now. But it did have earnings though, and people are digesting the Model 3. I think they're saying. I think Elon tweeted something, and there were false numbers. I don't know. It's a lot of news-driven stock, but we talked about this earlier. Gap fill, 618, 340 even number, 350 up here is even more resistance. So does it hold out, or do we just chop now? Do we chop above the MAs? Bullish stance above the MAs. Do we chop, and then take off? Maybe. SPY and everything sells on Facebook and those earnings, and most likely this will kind of putter out. I mean, it still has the earnings. Behind it right now. Ooh, they had good earnings. They did all this and that. That's why it's up. But man, look at that. Went to big resistance and it's stalling out right now. So you got to watch for that stall out and then see, we're going to gotta wait on earnings, guys. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, once we get through that earnings, then we'll know. That's again, that's what I'm waiting for. So let's see here. USO, let's take a look at that. So we're in a short trade with that. We're in the driver's seat right now. And look at that. I mean, we're looking 1402 right now. Gosh, we kiss. I'm still looking at 1345 down here, guys. We have a nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bearish pattern below the MAs. Good support here, though. Good support at gap fill too. We got a bunch of gaps down here too. It's trying to hold. But again, I've been saying for a while. Well, Grandma, I miss Grandma yelling, but Grandma and Uncle Jerome, they can't handle higher oil prices with unwinding the balance sheet. They just can't. Now, oil went up because they want to test everybody to see what the consumer spends with higher oil, and you could tell now that it's not good. They're pulling back on oil a little bit because probably the oil companies are bitching and moaning. We're not going to give you guys money. The politicians, the Fed, we're not going to do this and do that unless you do this. Fed's the ones controlling everything, guys. They bring the oil up. They, I mean, look at this, okay? So when they stopped QE3, okay, I believe it was October, I think it was October 31st or November 1st of 2014. Excuse me, guys. And out of the blue, dollar straight up, oil straight down. QE3 ends. Where are we? The lows on oil. Economy sucks. They're still, rates are at zero. They got to bring this down one more time because this is the only thing that stimulates now the economy. lower oil prices. They keep oil low. Actually, we were going long oil right here. We got killer trades on here. And then stalls out, makes a new low here, or makes almost a new low there, and takes off. So now we come back on the monthly. We're almost out black below the 50 MA. The 50 MA was the good area for taking this one short. We've been in and out of this one a couple times. We added more. We're in the driver's seat now. I still think we get down to 12 bucks on here, but right now they just can't handle higher prices. This is the test right here, guys. Remember, the economy's good. So from 2000 and middle of 2017 till now, oh yeah, everything's good. But now they're like, ooh, wait a minute, consumers not spending as much. Gas price is higher. They got to bring this gas price down now, which is great. I hope they do. It'll be a lot cheaper for us to buy at the pump. So that's why magically comes down here, and we're, as soon as they stop QE3, we're at the lows on oil. Wow. Now the people, we the people, get the stimulus. Economy was doing crappy. Where they take oil down again. Economy's supposedly doing good. They bring it up. Oil comes right back down, guys. Economy's not doing well, period. It's all a bunch of freaking crap. There's your line in the sand, too. If we start breaking that area, we go back to the lows, this will drag on everything, guys. So it's an interesting thought, theory. But what's the coincidence of this falling like that into QE, the end of QE, and then the oil's at the low? And then look at the dollar. Okay? That same chart. Dollar shoots up, oil straight down. This was in correlation with that. So now the dollar shooting up should be killing oil. Kind of just, dollar down, oil up, dollar up, oil down. That's pretty much intact to a certain extent. But look at that. Right before QE3 ended, look at the dollar up. And then look at the USO down. It's pretty crazy stuff. All right, let's see. Check out USCR. USCR. Same crap. Straight up, straight down, guys. What is this one? USCR. What is this thing? Oh, US Concrete. Okay. Wow, look at that. Same crap. Straight down. Jeez. Same charts, guys. Straight up, straight down. And then they even chopped it around here. This is where we start doing it. Down. We take the retrace short right here. Takes a little bit, comes back down. Take the retrace, short it. Then this one just kept grinding. And then boom, right to a certain area. I don't know why it sold there, but and then back down. God, that one's just wiping out everybody now. In what, a year, wiped out years of gains. Damn. Just gotta be careful, guys. This is some brutal stuff, brutal action right now. They are tearing. That's why August. That's why I'm saying these are any high guys. Look for high flyers. If these markets pop and everything goes to double tops, we will be short. And well, going into the holidays a little bit tougher, but that's when you just start adding. These charts are horrific, guys. Look at OSTK. We were shorting this one. Look at this one. Straight to double top here and then lights out. It's at 19 bucks today. Holy crap. Look at that. That's, how how many people are stuck at 80 bucks when they were hyping this thing? Look at this one. We were shorting this one too. Another one, another high flyer. Look at this one. $100 to $19 stock. This one I was crying. I was telling $8 to $100. I got stuck in. I was in a trade right around 80 bucks, I think, 90 bucks. I traded this one a bunch of times short. We took our money and ran, and bam, look, straight down. How do you think everything else looks? Amazon, Google, Apple, Facebook look like that. Look at Facebook, guys. Monthly chart. Same crap. Let me take these. Let me take all this crap off. Look at that. When it started going here, getting stretched from the 20, boom, next target, 128, next target, 115. Period. Yeah, AOI, crazy. Look at Skyworks, XWKS. I was short. I was shorting. This is when I first started getting on StockBookie, and I was shorting this, and everyone's like, "You're a moron." We picked this one off by pennies, guys. I think we're in at like 112.36 or something. Look at that crater. And look, double top. We shorted again. Came back, shorted again. Came back, shorted again. It did that, and this is what I'm talking about. Retraces. Look, comes in, retraces at a high, short. Retraces at a high, short. It's still high flying. This one's going to be down here again. Well, actually, look at this. it's getting close. I mean, you could probably do that just to say it breaks that, you're going downtown. Now the fangs are next. Yeah, yeah. Where are the day highs? We are at the day highs. What is the next resistance for the SPY? Let's see. All right, let's see. Hold on. Check out. Yeah, yeah. Bizarre trading high in February with no profit. Check out USCR. You walked down hard over the last year. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Some of these charts are terrifying. They are. I push this to my members, August, all the time. So I look at this stuff. That's why I'm hoping for a retrace on the SPY. It'll just give us a better entry point. So, but yeah, we're at the day high. Yeah. So here, let's get a handle on the markets here. All right, guys, half hour until the time. SPY monthly chart. There's some support down there. Let's go 10-minute. 10-minute. Here's your trend line again. So we're at the highs of the day. Here's that trend line that stopped it this morning. So let's see if we run now, guys. Man, not a lot of time left. But if we go right up, if we could shoot right up into this area and hit it and maybe pierce it, I might take a quick in and out scalp. We'll see. Now, you know, I'm looking at that. So let's see. All right. Next area. Now I'm trying to line up reasons why to take this trade, guys. All right, there you go. You got a trend line up there. Okay, so that's another reason. All right, let's take the next reason. Let's take the low from here to this high. Okay, so let's take it to this high now. Okay, this is, so you have the 750, you have the 618 that it's hitting right now as well. If we take it from this high, from yesterday's high, we have the 750 there too. So I'm going to stick that. We're into the 618 from this high pivot to this low pivot. The one thing I'm looking at too, though, we got above the 20 MA. Remember this, every time it got back above the 20 MA on the 60, came right back in, came right back in. Is this the time we actually move up? Okay, we're going to have to take a look at this. That's my fear. These high flyers got smoked first. Now the fangs are, yeah, because everything else is is coming in a little bit. Then you got the fang stocks. Again, look for high flyers. If you know of any, send me an email. Tell me the symbols. Post it on any, you know, just let me know right now if you see any that just keep going up and up and up. I mean, we can look, you know, what I usually do during the day, I'll just start looking through stocks just to see if there's anything high flying. Gosh, there was some with earnings today, though. My mother called me earlier and was telling me about one. So Take-Two's flying today. Probably on earnings. Look at that. So it came up to something here. Yep, look at this. So Take-Two, guys, right back into the 20 MA. Nice retrace after some bloodbath action. Let's see what else we have here. 618. That's a pretty good area, guys. I would love to get a little bit higher, especially up in here, 132. Take-Two and on had a good run off her. Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, Facebook earnings tonight. So we bought a couple puts in that one just to play it as a spec play. If the bomb's great, we'll get paid. We've been having some great day trades in the last week or so, so I'm willing to take a little more risk. CROX seems a bit high flyer, I think. Pullbacks and continues higher. The Red Dead Redemption gap up. Yeah, right. All right, let's see what else. Hold on here. Yeah, Take-Two and on as well. On's flying too. Let's see, maybe on's at highs. Yeah, look at these beat down names. Jeez. See, and this is where it's beat down, so everyone thinks, oh, it's got to go higher. Gosh, look, let's find the reason why this thing bounced. Yep, right there. Look, weekly 200 MA, guys, and earnings too. That helped. But this one, keep on alert. We get to 20 or so. I mean, it could move up. Markets move down. It's just going to click over and boom, right back down. Lower prices coming. Crocs. Let's see, Crocs. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Let's see. Hold on here. That might not be the highs. Yeah, nah. Damn, look at this. Look at this chart, guys. Jeez. See where we're retracing back from that low to this high. Yeah, 618. Yeah, it could go to 25. Gets to 32. Keep that on your radar. That's the spot to short. You know how many people are stuck in up here from 2008. They're still sitting in Crocs. Jeez. Look at that. Straight down. Retrace. Let's see where it retraced on this. Yeah, see, that didn't even give people a chance. A little bit more would have been better, even at this high pivot here too. So Crocs is holding up all right, though. I mean, it's positive on the day. Did they have earnings too, guys? Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, actually, here, let's look. I do see that, and that's what everyone else for. But look where we stalled out here, kind of chopped up and down, and then we broke down. So I would look at the high of this candle around 37. But this isn't a bad area to start, looking, getting interested in this one. Let's stick. Oh man. Yeah, let's stick a fib from the top here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, 37's not bad. 29. Let's keep that one at the low. I'm going to put this one here. Oops. I'm going to put this one right here just to see where it's. Yeah, 618, 35. So, yeah, I guess some pretty good areas there. But, yeah, I mean, it's a slow grinding. I mean, look, it's trying to get up over the 382 and then this pivot here. If it gets over that 28, then I can see the 32 area being hit. Maybe. But yeah, I mean, it's just you gotta kind of just sit still now, guys, and see what happens. You're not really doing too much today. Goldman took off today. I almost pulled a short trade on Goldman today. Got a good bounce. What are we bouncing on, guys? 200 MA support on here, 209.73. I still think, down sideways, I still think this thing has short-term support, and then we sell tomorrow, it's going to go right back down. But great area on here. But here's what I was looking at today. Damn, I almost pulled the trigger and I should have. It was 220 was the number I was looking at. Look at that. The high of the day was 220.35. And look at that pullback. Damn it. I still look at this one. It's just like, darn it. Let's see the 60-minute. 60-minute was the double top here. You had the gap fill here just in case if it went up on you a little bit further. And then there was one other reason here. The even number, of course, the 220. And I believe it had to be a fib. Yeah, 221.07 was the area too. So if it pierced through that 220, it kept going. We had a little bit of a protection, area just in case. Oh yeah, and then this low pivot here, right at 220. That's where it came back, retraced, and then took off. So that's going to be good resistance there. And man, it pulled back almost $4 off that level. We didn't take it. Whoa, what's going on here? I lost my feed. Video playback interrupted. I don't know how to. Hold on here. Is everything out today? Can everybody hear me still? Why did it interrupt? What's going on here? Please try again. See, I just don't know. Do you guys have feed at all? Did the video go out? I don't know why it went out. Damn it. Yep. All right. So I honestly don't know how to get back into this. Let me see here. If I could get back into my controls. No, I'm almost ready to stop it anyway. So, but let's see here. Other features. Yeah, see, I don't. Darn it. So I'm in my live stream now. Sorry, guys, I'm not sure what happened here. Is it back? See, I can see myself. Let's see here. Shoot. Yeah, I don't even know why it died. Let me see. Give me a minute, guys. I've had this happen before years ago, and I just see if I could get back in here. Oh, it's working. So some are working, huh? Okay, there you go. It's back. Did it come back in, guys? Can you see? That was a great stream. So did you guys, am I back on or no? Darn it. Yeah, I just don't know. Yeah, I can see. So charts are back on and everything. Oh, okay. See, my stream said I was interrupted. I couldn't see anything. So, all right. Well, hey, rock and roll. So, anyways, guys, the GS trade, yeah, that thing pulled back nice. That was great. I can hear you, no problem, but the video isn't changing. Oh no, yeah, here. Let me move it. It's just been still. On my screen it said the video was interrupted. Please try again. So I never left. I don't know. That's what my thing said. It said it was interrupted. So I was like, well, what's going on here? Yeah, it looks fine on this. So, but on my, I was watching on. Anyways, so GS is holding there. You know, right back up. Nvidia's trying to hold gains. That one's moving up too. People buying the dip on Nvidia. People are, they've been buying a dip, and just getting cremated, guys. But we held we held the low on there, making a good move. We did fill these gaps the other day, and then we went down to double bottom over here, and then we did end up almost filling this little gap right there. 100 working now. NVM. What's NVM? What do you think about CGC? Yeah, I don't know about. We were short this one too, guys, and we should have held it. But TLRY was ripping. Yeah, it's not bad right there. I mean, we are bouncing a little bit though. I still think, I like the 25 a little bit. You got some gaps to fill down here. Daily chart. I mean, it is trying to hold this area. It's holding it pretty good. Look at the volume in this name, guys. They just sent this one up, got everybody involved, and sending it down. So for me, I like the TLRY too. I still like a little bit lower, guys. I mean, this is a news-driven stock too, so just be careful with it. And if you have to take it though, just take it light. Don't go crazy. Don't don't load the boat. If you want to take a small position long, do it. You get up to 45, you start hitting 40, or you got to get it back above this bar right here, around 40 bucks. And if you get to 45, get the hell out. Even if you got in here at 34 bucks, it goes to 40, you just get the hell out. This will be some resistance up here with this bottom right around 40.72. But again, if it gets news, great. If it gets bad news, then we're going to fill some gaps. So let's look at the weekly real quick on it. Yeah, 20, 30 bucks. Yeah, let it come in. Look at these moves. I mean, straight up, straight down. And this, they got a lot of people involved up here, guys, at 50 bucks. And I wouldn't doubt, next thing you know, it's a $10 stock. At 10, I'll get interested. How do you like that one, Colin? At 10. But 30 bucks, not bad. But you got this pivot here before it blasts off at 25. So there's just not enough reasons for me. You got the gap here that's trying to hold on the weekly. Holds that, I guess. I guess you could play it like this. On the weekly chart, if it starts getting below the 33 area, 34, and then kisses this low again at 32, then you got to get the hell out. It's most likely going to 30 and possibly lower. Starts to take off, from 34, you get to 40, start trailing the stop or take half off, try to get a little bit more. Play it something like that. Yeah, exactly. Because honestly, this thing can shoot straight up or, on bad news straight down. I mean, look at TLRY. I mean, these are marijuana stocks, guys. TLRY. Look at that. I mean, straight up, straight down. You know how many people are stuck in at 280, 300? It's brutal. We were short. I got stuck in this one. I was getting my ass reamed on this one. My average short, I believe, was around 185, and it went to 300 that day. I was just like, oh, my God, I'm getting killed. Even with a 10% position, it was like, oh, my God, what? All right, breathe. I was even, breathe. It's a monthly chart stretch job. It will come in. It will come in. We added our last half at like 275 or 276, and then it was going to 300. It was like, brutal. And then bam, straight back down. I was like, thank you very much. Get me the hell out of here. I think we ended up getting about 45 bucks on it, but we were upside down huge. So, but that's why whatever. I can manage my positions. Believe me, that was a stress. That was a stress. It was just like, what the hell? I mean, I wish I would have went long, but did I ever see 120 to 300? I mean, here's the, I don't know if it did it in a day. Let's go to 60 minute. Yeah, it was pretty much, yeah, one day. I mean, literally 173 to 300. Then the next day I was like, all right. And then we came back down. I was like, actually in the break even. I was like, oh my gosh. All right, breathe. I mean, it was 2 days of like white knuckle in this trade. And then when it dropped right here, it's like, I'm done. I don't care. Taking my money, I'm running it. That's it. I'm done. But yeah, I mean, guys, I love the short. I love to go long, but just at the right time. You can't go like going long right now. I'm waiting for good support, and I got to see Nvidia. I got to see Apple. I got to see more of the big players go off, and it'll be before I do anything like that. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here though. I got a couple things I got to do this afternoon with my daughter. She's got some recital thing or something for one of her classes, so I'm not missing that. Kids and my family are very important to me. My vacations are very important to me. And guys, if you trade every day, you got to take time off. Went to Disneyland a couple weeks back. We did that. I still pulled out my charts, still looked at stuff. I have to as running StockBookie.com. But guys, I'm taking some more time off around Thanksgiving, New Year's, around there. I have a house in Rocky Point, Mexico that I go to. So I'll be hanging out there with my family. We bring a bunch of friends down there and take the week off and do that. I do have internet out there though, so it'll be interesting how it runs. I don't think I've ever. Usually when I go down there, I have my charts and everything. I got my laptop, but I don't know if I ever traded like doing live stuff. I don't know how good their internet is down there. It works good for us, but Novogratz, I was also saying I'll wait till it crashes 50% again to get back in. Is that what was the, I'll look at a couple other ones, guys. I don't have that chart. Is it at NVM? Give me the chart name on that one. I could see that. I could look at that one. I've been playing HMMJ. I was at the ETF is safer, playing it not, but missed all the yeah. So HMMJ, that's a ETF. See, I didn't know that. See, that's why I love these live streams, guys. My friends have been asking me about it. Good. So that's an ETF. Who was that? August. That's an ETF, huh? HMMJ. See, are you in? Is this Canada stuff? I don't get HMMJ. HMMJ ETF as safer. Huh, why don't I get that? Where are you at, August? Are you in the United States? Yeah, Canada. Yeah, shit. HMA, I don't think I got to pay extra from all my shit. On I'll have to look at that one. Yeah, I don't get it. Let me see if I can get it on Thinkorswim. HMMJ TO. No, I would have to pay extra for that. I'm a cheap ass. I make all this money and I won't spend the extra money. I still pay for my charts. I pay $190 now for my charts. Let's see. Look up MJ. Is that one? Is that another one? Who was that? Beckham. Is that another marijuana? Okay, that one should come up. Yeah, yeah, that's right. MJTX. That's in the. Hold on. Let me write these down here before I roll. All right, guys, we got about 9 minutes. If you want to buy a put in Facebook, just buy it. It went up on me. I'm upside down a little bit. I'm okay with that. I'll probably add another one on my plate here. But so what do we got here? MJTX. MJ. All right, cool. Yeah, because these things will take off one day. I would like to see them beat down a little bit from the markets and then possibly go into it. All right, I think that's going to be it for today. Well, I had one more guy. I saw a couple of them. Which ones? McCombs. We can look at HON real quick. HON. Yeah, these are just getting beat down. I mean, look at these, again, monthly chart. Look at this monthly chart, guys. 2009. Come on, Honeywell. This is the Fed-induced rally, guys, period. Honeywell doesn't go straight up like this. And then look what's going on right now. Staircase up, guys. It's going to be the freaking elevator down. Look what the first target was. 20 MA, like always. Takes some time, though. Look at that. That was a great retrace. Look at that great retrace right to the highs again. That's your short right there. Boom. And then that's going to click over. Next target's 116. Be careful with this name, guys. Another high flyer. And then ATVI. This was another one. Look at that. Same thing. Just chopping up and down, monthly high flyer. Boom. First target right here. And it's holding this trend line. So that trend line breaks down, it's lights out. That's your key trend line here, as well as the 64.29 area. If this area breaks down, you're going straight down to 50 bucks. That's, yeah. And that's if the markets break down and everything else. See how the markets are catching a bid now? Everything. Oh, we're 437 on the down now. Woo! Then you know what the thought process is now, guys? Facebook must have good earnings. That's why we're up today. Yeah, and then they'll stick on all the talking heads. Yeah, Facebook, got to get in, got to get in, got to get in. So, guys, be careful. If you're going to buy puts in any of these plays, just go one or two small. Know what you're willing to risk. Know what you're willing to lose. And if you're willing to lose something, then do it. If you don't want to lose anything, then don't do it. Earnings plays are 50-50 shots like the casino. At least you go to the casino, you get some drinks. I don't drink, but, you know, at least you could go there and have a Coke or a cranberry juice or something. So, all right, guys, that's going to be it today. Yeah, sucking retail in. They're getting everybody in Walmart. Where'd Walmart go today? Had someone email me earlier. Yeah, oh, look at that, guys. I'm trying to be patient. I like 105. I like this area here, 105, and then the next push. This isn't bad, but we're coming off of a slightly bullish base below, you know, above these. So that's why it's pushing. If we could push a little bit more, we'll start shorting this one too. Target 2, I believe. Target, I'm short already. This one, gosh, I'm trying to be patient. I want to see more on here. Daily chart before we go. Yeah, I mean, I love the fact that we hit that even number 100. We have a little, yeah, I got to see. If Facebook bad earnings drags the market, this will come in. Maybe we'll look this one as a day trade tomorrow if Facebook hits it. But if Facebook has good earnings, guys, we will probably lead up into this area here. And I love this pivot here around 105. At least we get 105, we get in at 110, and maybe do 115 and then hold. And then if the markets come in, these are all coming down, guys. All right, guys, thanks again for stopping by. I really appreciate all your input and, you know, your eyes on the market. It helps me look at stuff, new trades, new symbols. You know, I got maybe 200, 300 symbols that I normally go through. Some of these trades I never look at. The Natty trade, NATI, NATI, we're half out of that one already. Right back up. We're, you know, getting back break even. I got to look at the price, but as soon as it pulled back, guys, we covered half of that, pop back up. If it goes up again, maybe we do it again. We already made profits on the first half, goes back into there. It's got to get above 50. If it pops tomorrow, I'll think about adding again and doing it again. I like this setup on a pop, and then we'll do it from that. All right, guys, I will have a good day, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I really do appreciate it. You know, go to StockBookie.com, like my videos, subscribe, all that good stuff. And hopefully we can find some good trades in the next couple of days. Watch earnings goes, guys. That's going to direct these markets a little bit. But if we get some bad news in the markets, maybe with some consumer spending reports or stuff like that, the earnings might not mean anything, or it could lead to drops. So if Amazon or if Apple pops or Facebook pops today, we're going to be looking to short these things with shares. So maybe tomorrow buy some puts or what have you, or add to the puts that we bought today. But again, guys, it's a gamble, but I'm going to find some resistance if it pops. I'm going to find some support areas if it drops. Stay safe, guys. Small positions. If you don't like these markets and don't understand, just sit on the sidelines and keep your money in cash, and then we'll find the next best trade. All right, guys, have a great afternoon. God bless. See you on the charts.